There's like a lot of stuff in Final Fantasy's lore.
Project G.
Oh.
Was Angeal's mother's experiment.
Lore dump. Let's go.
I apprehended Hollander in Modeoheim.
I'm happy
Turned
now.
him over to the company. After that, the company put me on standby. That was a while ago.
I don't care what people say. I romance everyone in
Shinra sent
Persona.
us
They're just
away.
codes. Yeah.
The Turks are hanging around me every day.
I'll put in stock
They say our
in a romance if they like
overlapped
write it
incidentally.
like more believable and better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But none of them ever mention Angeal.
Tifa Cloud is way more real to me and better supported.
As if they never existed. Is that how little Soldier is worth? What exactly do I have left to fight for? What is Soldier honor?
Soldier honor just sounds like blind patriotism. And Shinra's not a country. It's a company that has the power and capabilities of them. It's like all this GPD within himself, within itself. The rest of their world is like not as developed either. So Shinra has like a tech advantage.
Suntan lotion?
No. Never mind that.
Cisne needed more screen time in this game.
Are they
Yeah, and she shows up in Rebirth, so
pasture?
You could use some R&R.
I'm bored. That's it? I'm calling them.
Director Lazard.
Zareth.
He's been missing for a while now. It was Lazard who was funding Hollander's research, using the company's money.
Are you serious?
We're interrogating Hollander, so we should learn more.
yeah, with
soon.
military power.
What's wrong with them?
Hmm?
People. What are they all thinking?
Even their experimentation and
What's
shit,
within
they're
each person.
creating
What is the
monstrosities.
suspect once it leaves.
They're not like held to any government. Their world's not even like that.
Go do something.
Calling Aerith?
How do you know that? Am I being watched?
No, she's the one being watched.
Huh?
That girl is an ancient. The only one left in the world. You didn't know?
She never said anything. The only one left in the world, huh?
Another question, why does everyone in FF7 have crazy abs, even NPCs? You'll notice everyone is lean and scrawny,
Genesis copies.
with the exception of Barrett. And like fucking wait, what is going on? Why am I fighting on the beach out of nowhere? Die, monsters. It's typical, what do you call it?
Better run for it.
I doubt this world would have an obesity problem, that's for sure.
The big one.
It seems like they don't even have enough. Like, look at the conditions in the slums. The rest of the world seems relatively rural.
Conflict resolved.
These guys are still around? But Genesis.
Genesis may be around too.
Huh.
Huh?
Never really thought about it.
Leaves the body. It returns to the life stream.
Rebirth was referencing this.
And?
A river of souls circles the planet. Perhaps Genesis's soul is also.
This is
Controlling copies from the life stream? Is that what you're saying?
Just a supposition. In any case, your vacation's over. Come with me. Junon is under attack by an unknown force.
Oh, nice. Junon. Same. This is more like the original than Rebirth.
Bad.
So this is kind of like a remake.
Again. They're just running wild.
Activating combat mode.
Now wielding the Buster Sword, Zack has learned. Oh, battle stance. XA. So. Hold on. It'd be Square and X, because everything's reversed for me, because this thing's ridiculous. Yeah, so Y and B for me. In Rebirth, it's built so big like a Disneyland. Yeah, that was actually the first visit of Juden in Rebirth. I actually think is better than the first visit in the original Final Fantasy. Just even the scenes with they added a lot of new. I guess it's a retcon, but the Yuffie assassination, Rufus basically disobeying the ceasefire, setting up for a Wutai, like a world war basically. So it's like part 3 has deviations that make it different. Like it's not a 1-for-1 remake. It really is remake slash reimagining slash sequel, wait, question mark, because I still don't really understand ultimately what they're gonna do with this. Whether it's, I don't think it's timelines and sci-fi. It makes more sense that it's a spiritual, like astral plane memories type of thing going on, like collective unconscious and stuff. But yeah, I love Barrett way better in remake. Wait, what do you mean? Hey man, fight the OG again, and man, he was just so angry all the time. He's not angry in remake, bro. I'm hoping he's just going around yelling like Marlene, Marlene. He just starts shooting up the place. I can't wait till I replay remake, which is after this. A strong attack. Oh, okay. Okay. Zack is like a one-man army.
Here we go.
Wait, is this where Cloud gets his shit from? Wait.
How about this? That's enough.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay.
Hands up. This is gonna sting.
Cool.
Conflict resolved.
And Marlene at the start, he's always angry, but then later and in Rebirth, he's a good adoptive father that cares for his comrades on the planet. He's actually always a good adoptive father that cares for his comrades.
We'll evacuate the residence.
I think the difference
Securing Hollander.
is in the beginning, he has ego where he wants to be the leader of the operation. And then later in the story, he defers to Sid, and then he defers to Cloud,
President says he's priority 1.
who he originally didn't like.
With Director Lazard absent, Soldier's chain of command is shaky at best. These attackers exploited that weakness.
This is like the most I've seen
Move freely.
Song talk,
You must secure Hollander.
or just in general in
Hollander is
Final
being held
Fantasy.
at the 8th level detention center in Upper Junon. Use the emergency elevator to go up. It's at the end of this path. Zack, we need this.
Yeah, because in the beginning, Barrett was way more just talking all the time about Shinra, and then once the threat becomes bigger than Shinra, and then and then other stuff happens in the game, or whatever. Like it basically not humbles him. It broadens his view. Once he goes to Cosmo Canyon and stuff too, he starts to change up there too. In Rebirth and Remake, the characterization in Remake and Rebirth is basically just kind of taking, like, they kind of take the character and then take it to the eventual conclusion. So I was saying this about Cloud. So you see how he has hallucinations in the original, and he's basically unreliable narrator, period. Like he just doesn't actually know what the fuck is true. And it's more just along the lines of, Mako poisoning, doesn't really remember, kind of trips out here and there. And then as time goes on, he starts to become more unhinged, whether he's beating on Aerith's legs or he's, handing over black materia or something. He starts getting more and more unhinged. And then, that accumulates with him trying to kill Aerith. And then, whatever. Rebirth and Remake, it's all starts happening way earlier. And then even him finding out about Zack or remembering Zack is like new territory kind of stuff. He's not actually supposed to have these character developments this early on, because his identity crisis that happens in OG would basically be set up to happen earlier. I think that's why Sephiroth's doing some of the things he's doing, because he sees Aerith interfering, and then Tifa and other characters, Red 13, also seem to kind of know bigger picture things. So it's like Cloud is full-blown crazy by the end of Rebirth. So when people talk about so I'm gonna try to not like talk too much about Rebirth like that, but like when people talk about what's happening in the remake trilogy, whether it's like time shenanigans or whatever, it's like, dude, you're looking at a large part of the scenes could easily be explained by Cloud having way more elaborate hallucinations. And he's already had hallucinations where it's like straight up flashbacks in places he's not even in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. He'll retcon shit out of nowhere. Like, it's that bad. So I'm thinking they're just taking that concept and just going way more above board with it, to the point where it's like, you know, he's talking to a Force ghost or whatever. I don't want to say too much, but like the other party members are not seeing what he's seeing clearly. So it's like, yeah, that big divulge, it's not something that was in OG, but it's taking what was in OG and kind of cranking it up. And that's what they're kind of doing for a lot of these characters. And maybe that's what's going to happen with Tifa too. But right now, what's happening in the remake trilogy is Tifa's kind of hush hush. She's quiet, and she's like operating with Aerith behind the scenes. So maybe that's why I haven't really seen too many like cutscenes with Cloud and Tifa. That's like the same vibe as the original, because the original she wasn't as secretive. This one she's more secretive, I would think. They start to just basically quietly monitor Cloud somewhere along the story after Calm, basically. Once she realizes the story doesn't match up whatsoever, and that the fact that he wasn't even there, or that she believes, then that's when she coordinated with Aerith. And then Aerith knows a bunch of stuff. Bunch of shit's going on. I don't even know what to say. Part of the reason why I'm playing this game was to hopefully figure some new stuff out, but I don't think this game's going to add any new context. I don't even think this game's going to show me if Genesis is more likely to get added in or not. I doubt they'll ignore him, though. They already have other, like, Dirge servers, Deep Ground people. I've been enjoying revisiting Final Fantasy VII's universe for sure, though. Rebirth was easily the best game I've played on like my channel so far. This is goated, bro. I don't even give a fuck what people say about gameplay anymore. I've read so much input from fans about like that decision to go action. It's like, not only do I think that that's the future for Square Enix, that's probably the future for most RPGs. If you can't make turn-based work with these ADHD minded kids, having these very flashy cinematic battle systems, but then having that slowdown to give you breathing room to make strategic decisions and tactics, is just, it's what they were trying to do with the original ATB, but they just didn't have the tech to realize it this way. So why people are tripping about that, I don't know. It's just more about, like, you know, an insistence on the actual turn-based, like, you know, like they really want their Lost Odysseys and their Dragon Quest, like that kind of static turn-based. Whereas Square Enix has been going time and time and time again the more automated, action-y, flashy route with Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy fucking 13, 15, 16. They just weren't stopping. So I'm not surprised they went this way. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I'm like fucking yapping. I'm in the next chapter. I have to look out for missables. Basically, I have to... What do I have to do?
Activating combat mode.
Is this not it? It would have said something.
Conflict resolved.
No, I think this is maybe too early. Or is this it?
Activating combat mode.
Is this it? No, I don't think it is. I might have jumped the gun and did it too early. Reloaded too early. Since the black-haired girl fights Melee 2 and the dude of the show is talented in thinking of fighting but not in brute strength. Oh, I get what you're saying. Cloud's not really, Cloud is brute strength and battle IQ and everything else. And then Tifa is brute strength. But even her brute strength isn't really outpowering. Like, the actual physical feats of Sephiroth and Cloud are things Tifa, Barret, and all the others don't really do. Cutting buildings is ridiculous. Like, really ridiculous. Sephiroth cuts the Junin cannon like it's like salami on like bread. Like, like, I don't know. And Cloud is really up there in the same territory. And then Vincent, if you play Dirge of Cerberus, is doing similar kind of fucking crazy shit. I don't even remember Dirge of Cerberus that well, so who knows. Okay, I think I reset it too early. This is probably not where I'm supposed to do it. It's supposed to give me a tutorial. I just wasn't really paying attention. I don't know how a kitchen knife cuts a whole building. Yeah, his sword strength, like, just, I don't know, dude. Super anime feats, that's for sure.
No, a copy.
Cloud's also like a fun fact, Cloud is ambidextrous.
Combat mode.
Sephiroth is left-handed and Cloud is ambidextrous.
Resolved.
If you ever pay attention to how Cloud fights, he constantly switches his sword's hands, and he doesn't always start with his right hand.
They already hit us.
So, like little shit like that.
No, but security was spread thin after the attack, and he used that opportunity to escape.
He escaped? On his own?
Yes, it's as if he knew an attack was about to occur. It's possible that he received some outside help.
Where is he? Are there any leads?
Cameras in the 6th level of Upper Junon have a positive ID on Hollander. We're on the 6th level of Lower Junon.
Very talented, his fighting style, always improvising. Yeah, he has like pretty high battle IQ.
And go straight.
He's juggling people
Switch to
on a motorcycle, mid-air, upside down, or like fucking, you know what I mean?
As for Hollander,
Like, no offense to the other people in the cast. Like, if they jump Barret, Barrett's getting his ass beat. Vincent would stand a chance. Sid would get his ass beat. Yuffie could stand a chance, potentially. It just really depends. I don't really understand how they, like, characterize her sometimes, because gameplay-wise, she's absolutely fucking OP if you consider her skill set. But it's like, in movie stuff and cutscenes, is she really helping out like that, or is she just a liability obsessed with stealing materia? Bro had 8 different weapons in a sword, acting like my dentist. Oh, with the fucking motorcycle, right? Like, it ejects. He has everything in there. It's like fucking, I don't remember the swords names, but I remember the motorcycles, like Fenrir.
Activating combat mode.
But yo, honestly, that's why I don't know how you could say what you said about Rebirth's end, bro. Like, because the fan service maybe was kind of carrying me. Maybe that's what it is. But seeing both Zack and Cloud fight Sephiroth, and then they're like both just like pulling, and it's like flashing back and forth. And then Zack has just as much of a beef with Sephiroth as Cloud does. Both Buster Sword wielders. And then Cloud and Zack's double attacks, like their dual attacks, are so sick.
come on, man.
I want Cloud to be OP again.
Stop.
He will be.
pestering me.
Remember I said the 4th quarter. Rebirth is the second quarter.
Resolved.
If you, I watched my boss fight of Rebirth, like the final boss, the whole chain of bosses, and when Cloud is 1v1ing Sephiroth, it's like a bit of a confidence boost. Like up until now, he's like compromised. They're like controlling him like he's a fucking puppet, right? But when it's him and Sephiroth in that astral plane where Cloud knows who he is, he's clear-headed, he knows his identity, he knows he's the GOAT, he just starts popping off, bro. Like whether it's dodging crazy attacks or just cutting this, cutting that, jumping platform to platform, like it's crazy. I love to see it though, because Squall in Final Fantasy VIII does it too. Because when he used Lionheart on certain bosses in Final Fantasy VIII, they like do different animations. Squall's animation for Lionheart on the last boss, this guy fucks her up, bro. It's like so extended out of nowhere. I don't want to. Whatever, we'll just do it. I didn't even encounter it yet.
Too many copies.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
People diss too much on Ivan Children. I always wonder where the Ivan Children smash Aerith's.
Hey, stop!
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I didn't notice the Aerith's hairband detail. Is it on his arm, right? Some shit like that. Bro, Cloud and Sephiroth and Smash Bros is already like that shit. That shit's insane too. That's like fake news. That's like something you'll lie about. Children at the playground lie about it. Oh yeah, my uncle told me. Guess what? In the new Smash Bros, they're putting Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, the game that was never even on that platform. Yeah, he's gonna be in Smash Bros. My uncle told me so. And now look at that kid dead ass and be like, yo, shut the fuck up and go back to what you're doing, bro. I don't want to hear about you or your dumbass uncle. And then boom, Sephiroth and Cloud just get announced as Smash Bros. And I'm just sitting here like, you know, that would have been me, but nope. I know better. I know Nintendo could do anything. Okay? The Nintendo ninjas can not only cease and desist the illegal wrongdoers, but they can also set up the greatest alley-oops in gaming history.
Conflict resolved.
Everyone in Ivan Children wears it. Do they? I don't remember. I remember when Sephiroth was revealed, I heard one note of his theme and I was already hyped. Oh yeah, the reveal trailer. He like cuts that boss in half.
Making progress, huh? As for me, I still haven't secured Hollander. Gotta move.
Yes, understood.
Bro, the only other character I can think of actually that's similar to Cloud when I talk about that fourth quarter shit is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Now that you mentioned Smash Bros, it just made me think about it. It's like, yeah, Sora literally will start flying, cutting buildings. He will beat Sora is probably like canonically stronger than all of these people. Sora is broken. He can beat up Cloud, all of these main characters all at the same time, and Sephiroth. With a dull weapon, a Keyblade.
I'll rendezvous with Sisay and continue the evacuation.
And he'll beat your ass up with a talking dog and duck.
You there. Have you any idea what Junon's annual budget is like right
One of the
now?
few one of the few times I was Smash Bros Ultimate has the best fighting game roster in gaming history. I don't care what anyone says. That is way too much variety and way too much goats from so many different fucking, like, I just never would have thought.
First, an assault.
Mega Man, Pac-Man, Zelda, Cloud, fucking
This hasn't been a good year for Shinra.
the hero from Dragon Quest, the fucking dog from Duck Hunt, all in one game.
I saw Cisne heading to the 8th level.
Mr. Soldier, please do something!
I'm here for an achievement, kiddo.
That grunt there, he got air sick.
I cried a bit at Sora. I wanted Phoenix Wright, but I'll take him too.
problem.
Seeing a character you love come to Smash in a review trailer is the best feeling ever. And then the way they do it is sick too. They bring in all the theme, the music. It's like suitable for the character. Sora's like flying in, like he kind of, you know how like the deep dives in Kingdom Hearts, where like floating through invisible water or some shit. It's like that's how he's coming in. Sephiroth's coming in like a G.
That grunt there, man.
Do, 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 do. Oh, Cloud. Hello.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I got sick on the helicopter.
What? Cloud?
Zack, you remembered.
Well, of course. Good to be working with you again, man.
Yeah.
I remember when Sora came, I was in class staring at my screen in awe while thinking I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming for
Hey, why don't we after you're done?
Cloud, not Sephiroth. Cloud was for 3DS and Wii U, not Ultimate.
I'll go.
I think
Because
that was like
just thinking
fake.
Of food makes me. Sorry, Zack.
Hold on,
My bad. Don't sweat it. Well, hope you feel better soon.
The reason why I thought the Cloud one was super impressive. People were staring at you. The reason why I thought the Cloud thing was really impressive was because, okay, how do I explain this? Basically, long story short, one, they tried to make a PlayStation version, PlayStation All-Stars. The obvious characters were Crash Bandicoot, Solid Snake, Cloud, Sephiroth, but instead we got garbage. And then Nintendo just says, you know, they just make a phone call. It's like, yo, you want Cloud in Smash Bros or nah, fam? And then at that time, Square is trying to make remake, right? Square is trying to make remake, so definitely kind of aligns, right?
I don't think I can make it. I'm just not good with vehicles.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, if Nintendo and the rules Nintendo had for Smash Bros, like what can be a character. So, oh, like I remember the rules. It's changed so many times if I think back on it. But like, oh, Cloud doesn't have a game. It's like, oh yeah, he does. Cloud showed up on a Nintendo console in form of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance SP. Like, I mean, I'm a fan of Cloud. I'll take it. Just put his ass in. But no, we never got it. And, you know, that was basically probably the reason why. But no, all logic went out the window during the 3DS Wii U era of Smash Bros. Everyone can be in. I can't wait till I'm in. If I ever end up in Smash Bros, you know I made it on the fucking streaming career front. Here, have Fat Diabetes Pink Princess instead. Oh yeah, Fat Princess was in that game. And then they put the fake Dante instead of the cool Dante, and instead of Solid Snake, they put in Raiden, which I like Raiden, but come on.
Get away by air? No way.
That's the second time Raiden has replaced Snake for us.
Come.
This is it. Okay.
I wonder what happens to Junon if you can't stop them.
Ah, damn it. He's
Two missable achievements.
Attack the civilians. Hollander, once I catch you, I'll deck you good.
So by the time Sora came out and Sephiroth came out, like, don't get me wrong, I was super amped for both of those, but it was kind of like you have that Cloud already established, so it's not too surprising. When Cloud got announced, it's like, what the fuck is this Mugen fan game that is Smash Bros? The weapons Hollander used to escape are not headed to blah blah blah. Well, just fight them, right?
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
I love Raiden, same voice of Uruka Sensei, Axel and Reno.
Activating combat
I know Axel and Reno. I did not know Iruka. Probably because I don't really remember Naruto in the dub. Shippuden I remember in the dub. If you're talking about Iruka from Naruto, I don't know, that's the only Iruka I could think of.
Conflict resolved.
Hell, the fact that I even remember his name is Iruka is amazing.
Conflict resolved.
Where's the line? Well, they can't come to that line?
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, Naruto's first teacher, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Conflict resolved.
Bro, I watched Naruto Japanese subbed on my Nintendo DS. It was like, was it Nintendo DS? It was on some port. Oh, probably PSP. Actually, PSP makes more sense. Like, you know, like on the go. I remember I used to convert the episodes to like some shitty format that would work on PSP and DS too, I think. I'm just trying to remember how I did that. PSP makes sense, custom firmware, but DS, what was the media player on DS? Can't remember. I don't think they had one. Yeah, Date Bayo was the subbing group too. I know you're probably talking about what Naruto says, but yeah, the subbing group at that time. I remember, bro. Good times. It was so horrible. It was like less than 480p.
Conflict resolved. Activating
Should be easy.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I could hear it in Axel's voice and Reno. I'm like picturing Iruka Sensei just telling Naruto, got it, memorize, and that's not what happens. It's just trophy.
You'll pay for this.
Yay. No? Yay. Movable object. Ah, yes, the anime episodes on YouTube with separate parts of one episode. Oh yeah, that too. That was a way too. Or like, you know, those random one-off websites, like, and they'll just get taken down, or they'll be like shit. They still exist. I used to like convert it and then take it to school and watch it on my PSP. But I remember doing that on another portable. I just can't remember if it was like DS or it probably was DS. But I don't remember having a media player. It probably was like Homebrew or some shit. Like LimeWire. Oh, I remember LimeWire. Okay, next achievement is oh, it's a prerequisite for Zach's fan club. Okay. It's missable. Highly missable. Ah, I see. It's this elevator here. Yo, guys, I found this new movie that's in Chinese. I accidentally downloaded Naruto and it was porn on LimeWire.
Oh, Zach.
Hello, Cisne.
Where's Hollander?
You look glowing because of the light.
I was a little worried about you, but I guess you have things under control. Nice work, Cisne, and fast too. You'll make Turk supervisor in no time.
Well, we'll see.
It's a compliment. Just accept it. Once you're promoted, I'll throw you a party.
Ooh, treasure.
Thought of being celebrated by someone.
Huh?
The animations are stiff. Yeah, I've been making fun of them, calling them claymation.
Everyone I meet is an enemy.
It looks like claymation sometimes.
I recently stopped believing that, thanks to my Turks colleagues.
Hey, Cisne. What did you do before you joined the Turks? You're like the youngest Turk I've met.
I was in training for a long time. Then I joined the Turks right after. Now, enough chit-chat. It's about time we get back to work.
Looks like Pokemon animations with the awkward turnaround.
If you keep slacking off,
Pokemon?
you're going to disappoint your fans.
Oh, where they stand in place and then turn and then move? Is that what you mean or no?
When you're back in Midgar. Apparently, there's a whole lot of people cheering for you.
My fans, huh? I wonder what they're like.
I'm your fan. It's like they do the movement separately. It's like they have tank controls. Like it's Resident Evil or something. Explosion. Okay, that was the missile.
Activating combat mode.
Zach, please step on right now.
Activating combat mode.
Activating combat mode.
Conflict resolved.
Pokemon's gonna be nice too, man. I can't wait, man. It's like, you know, I can only play one game at a time, and then it takes hours, right? And that could take me days and weeks to beat one game, and then I just have a list of 200 plus games.
Activating combat mode.
But we're gonna do it, bro. I just need to get back in my trophy collecting groove. That's kind of what helps me keep a kind of a momentum going. I grew up with the Gen 2 remakes. Oh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Definitely looking forward to playing that one too. But I'm gonna be playing the originals as well. So I'm gonna play, instead of Silver and Gold, I'm playing Crystal. Instead of Sapphire, Ruby, I'm playing Emerald, and so on and so forth. Same logic. Okay, we're done here. Let me read my mail. How was my vacation? I haven't arrived at my post yet. Could the director's absence be having this much of an impact on the operation's lack of finesse? By the way, how was the beach? You look awfully stressed out before you went. Did the waves and the sun help you at all? No, Zack had to fight people on the beach just like Cloud did. Which I didn't remember it from this game, but Rebirth would have gotten it from this game. So that's cool to know. Soldier members are being deployed in response to the simultaneous attacks that have been hitting everywhere. I'm mailing you from the helicopter that's taking me to my assignment. By the way, I just heard about what you told the rookies on your first mission after you changed your hairstyle. Embrace your dreams, and whatever happens, protect your soldier honor. Why did it say it like that? Isn't it embrace your dreams and whatever happens, protect your honor as soldier? I swear that's what they're saying in Rebirth. Like, that's what Cloud... I don't know. I was so moved when I heard this. It's been my personal motto ever since. I'm following you to the end. Zack. I'm surprised they kept the same voice for activating combat mode. Oh, it is the same, isn't it? I used to say that all the time, so yeah, it does sound the same. I grew up with Gen 2 remakes. Why am I seeing your messages out of order? I'm always skipping over one. Sorry. Can't imagine Kunsel on the phone while driving a helicopter. Bro, Kunsel needs to get the fuck out of here because he's not relevant to the greater Final Fantasy lore. I'm hoping he dies at the end of this quest line, like this mail, whatever. Near the end of the game, you just like, last email and shit. You see that? Sephiroth cuts that in half. He slices and dices it like it's like an onion or a cucumber. Wait, who? Cisne? I'll give you a hint. If you can't get these fans of yours out of your head, I suggest you visit headquarters. Whoever knows the most about company going-ons just might know something about a few of them. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. No, sadly, because he's referencing the remake, actually. Oh, really? Kunsel's referencing the remake? Rebirth or remake? Remake, I'm gonna be playing it next, so I'm gonna get to hear and see something. Fucking Kunsel. You generic Shinra trooper. Soldier, third, second class. Probably end of chapter. Yeah, end of chapter. Should be good. It's a very little reference in a cutscene. I mean, hey, it's in a whole ass cutscene. He's like, oh, you remember that guy with the helmet? No. Then that's the cutscene. Oh, guard Scorpion. Again. I already fought you in a side mission.
Now we've got Scorpion types? Hollander's too well connected.
Activating combat mode.
Da 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 da. Too bad. Now look at this generic shoulder NPC.
Hollander's
Soldier,
that way,
shoulder.
right? I
don't know
really
what-
have to get serious now.
I don't even know what you're trying to say. Both kind of fit. So I'm thinking of shoulder armor, but I'm also thinking of soldiers.
That's far enough.
Hollander's just hauling ass the whole fucking game, bro. I've never seen this guy not running from me. Like,
Hey! What is he?
why does everyone keep doing this? What, Genesis is gonna fly him back up? Yeah. Oh, fake people. Never mind. The
Should
clones.
have known.
Oh, soldier then. I'm just looking at his shoulder pads.
This goes on your permanent record.
Oh.
Huh?
He's talking like he's talking to Cloud. See, I didn't even know that either.
Long
Cool.
time no see.
Let the Turks take care of the rest. I was on my way to Modeoheim, but I heard you were in the area.
Lucky me.
Bring this guy to the Olympics this
Situation
year.
is not resolved. Genesis copies have been sighted around the
You
world.
should bring Sephiroth.
That can't be. We wiped out those Genesis copies.
Sephiroth can literally fucking fly, okay? Sorry. You hear me go off about every other character. Dude could literally just go boop, boop.
They've been
He doesn't even need the wing.
well.
I see.
The slums too.
Fucking no wing danger.
Permission to return granted.
yeah.
Take care.
You too.
The device Hollander was using has been
Sephiroth
stolen.
would stab the cameraman.
Genesis?
Probably.
Sephiroth is the cameraman. If you see how he's just always everywhere. Who else could get such great angles?
We'll meet again soon.
I'll hold you to that.
Dang, that sword's fucking huge. It's crazy.
My friend,
Oh, yes.
your desire is the bringer of life, the gift of the goddess.
The real villain of Final Fantasy.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice.
Imagine he's like the last
at
boss
world's
of
end.
fucking remake part 3.
The wind sails over the water's surface. Quietly, but surely.
Man, Sephiroth just cuts that like nothing, bro. Like, holy, bro. I thought that was Kyrie for a quick sec. I don't know why. Just trophy. Chapter 6 done. You'll look at Cloud in a sus way while recording. Yeah, Sephiroth is... I don't know, bro. He's just like when he was... what do you call it? I never played his origin story. I'm curious, actually, because Ever Crisis is trying to do some new content with that origin story. But he can't be that far off from how he's characterized in these games. He seems like this, like, quiet, perfectionist, pedantic nerd. And then it's just like, I don't know. When I hear random fan club details about him, it's just like, oh, he uses a whole bottle of conditioner and shampoo. It's like, yeah, this guy's like fabulous with that majestic hair. No wonder he can cut things like it's nothing. It's like cutting through the cannons like it's silky smooth like his hair. Chapter 6, and you're good. Ooh.